Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, please state your name,
Bob Filner,
do solemnly swear
that
that I will support and defend
I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations, Mayor Filner.
Thank you, Mayor.
Bob Filner was the man of the hour. He strode on stage, beaming, surrounded by his family as people clapped and cheered. This was Filner's payoff after more than a year of campaigning. After taking the oath of office, Filner became the city's 35th mayor and ushered in a more liberal government than the city's seen in years.
Today's inauguration here in Balboa Park leaves control of San Diego's government largely in the hands of Democrats. Whether or not you think that's a good thing likely depends on your political views. But one-party dominance may not automatically mean a smooth road for the new mayor at City Hall.
Filner's going to have to learn how to cooperate and horse trade with the council, something he hasn't had to do as much of on Capitol Hill. He'll have to do a lot more of at 202C Street.
It's going to be a long night.
In fact, Filner ran into some roadblocks even before he was sworn in. His proposal to take money from a city reserve fund and put it toward public safety was met with resistance by newly elected Council President Todd Gloria, a Democrat and Filner supporter.
I state your name.
I, Todd Gloria.
And that's likely reassuring for San Diego County Republican Party Chair Tony Kravarik. He says voters missed a great opportunity to continue financial reform in the city when they elected Filner. And he's concerned labor unions will regain a lot of the power they've lost over the years.
Streets, infrastructure, services, libraries, all that's been allowed to atrophy, and we're just on our way back on reform. We passed Proposition B. We have now a mayor who begrudgingly says he'll implement Proposition B, which is a key portion of continuing down the path of reform. We'll see if he actually does that. We've already seen him starting to dole out money that's not available.
But where Kravarik sees a bleak future, labor leader Lorena Gonzalez sees tremendous potential. She says the San Diego Imperial County's Labor Council has been working for 2 years on the San Diego city elections. In that time, she says union members fanned out across communities, talked with their friends and neighbors, and worked to turn out voters, especially in Democratic strongholds south of Interstate 8. Gonzalez says now that they've scored a victory, she wants to make sure those voters are heard at City Hall.
We just want to make sure that those people who voted and really changed San Diego through their actions get to reap that. So when we talk about neighborhoods, that those neighborhoods are empowered, that it's not a one-shot deal. It's not they've elected a Democrat, everything's going to be okay. It's not, because those communities have to continue to organize, continue to demand change, so that there's some equity in the city.
Filner seems largely in line with Gonzalez's view. He received major financial support from labor during the campaign. And Luna says Filner has made it clear the city's priorities are going to shift now that he's in charge.
Bob Filner is already looking to open up an office in Tijuana because he wants to reciprocate with Tijuana having an office in San Diego. We're a major border town. He's going to spend less time thinking about downtown, more time thinking about the neighborhoods. Pretty much write off any chance of a Chargers stadium. He'll do with employees unions different than a Mayor Carl DeMaio would have done.
Still, Luna says no mayor gets everything he wants. And as a reconfigured city council tries to jockey for power of its own, Luna says we can expect a lot of the standard bickering we get no matter who's in charge. Katie Orr, KPBS News.